So yeah, getting people to really open up and talk is very, very helpful. I mean, Steve, you've obviously mastered this. Is there anything you'd add to that?
No, I mean, I have, I don't want to call it a script, but I've got a series of questions for information that I'd like to know, which I can't get ahead of the meeting. I'll do my own research, as I said earlier. And I ask the leading questions and I shut up. I'll let them speak.
Yeah, silence is a great one for making them say a little bit more. Yeah. You know, if you don't reply too quickly, they feel the need to fill the gap of air with something. So somebody here asking about the bank wanting skin in the game when you're borrowing money from them. Look, we don't like to do leverage buyouts, so we don't tend to borrow money to do transactions. But look, there's a private equity trick for leverage buyouts, which is where they offer a good chunk of money to the person who they're buying the business from on the condition that that person reinvests in their private equity fund. And so a portion of the cash comes back into their fund. And they say that so that they get, the selling point is, we're going to give you 10 million, but we want you to invest 3 million in our fund. So you get a second bite of the cherry, you know. So when we make this business hugely valuable, your 3 million will then benefit from that massive upscale we've done. That's the story, but what they really want is, because they also have to have 30% or 20% equity in a transaction where they're borrowing money from the bank. So by getting the vendor to actually put that cash into the transaction, they can cover that bit of it. I don't think that quite answers your question, but I would then still circle back to the avoiding leverage buyouts if you can, and also whether or not the debt is personally guaranteed, because if you're personally guaranteeing the debt, I also wouldn't do it. It's you know, borrowing money to invest in a highly volatile asset like a small business is not a great idea. So but let me go on to the next one. Is it possible to get deals done without an accounting background?